Well, hello, Cancer, and welcome to Mystic Door Tarot. This is Barb with your June monthly reading. Now, if you're new to the channel, welcome, and if you're a regular, welcome back. Now, my guides wanted me to wait till actually reaching June 1st in order to start the June monthly reading, so here we are. And as always, I follow what my guides advise. So I am really excited to see what comes through. So let's just jump in and see what we have. All right. And I just want to bring up in the monthly readings, it's a good point to look back at your 2026 theme card for the year. You have the Three of Pentacles, which can be, you might be teaming up with a group in some way, shape, or form. And you're the one that's really going to stand out. So that could have already happened. That could still be on its way. This is, the main theme for 2026 for you, Cancer. All right. Let's see what crystals coming through that almost wanted to turn over. I think I saw which one it was. Let's see if it comes out. Nope, we have Labradorite. Your psychic ability, Cancer. Pay attention to that. Your third eye chakra, that's your perception on things. That's about, your intuition and really trusting your gut instincts. And I have a beautiful piece of a Labradorite here. I don't know if the light will catch it, but beautiful shimmering piece. All right. About trusting your instincts. Let's see what we have for the month. We're going to be pulling for 4 weeks, week by week, and then the collective. So what's coming through this first week for Cancer? We had a card drop out. We have the Eight of Wands, and I love the Eight of Wands in this deck. It's very clear about new beginnings, a new path forward. The Wands are firmly showing you which way to go. One of my favorite cards, as it's usually good news. It's usually something that comes in relatively quick. It can be by surprise. It can be blessings in disguise. We have the 8 numerology here, which is one of abundance. Let's see what's teaming up with the Eight of Wands. This could be some kind of message, communication, opportunity. It's usually something, it's very rapid, quick energy. And that could be hearing test results, news, if you're waiting to hear about a contract, if you're buying a house, things of that nature where you're going to hear back rather quickly. And, oh my goodness, we have the Fly, a period of ill health and depression. This really, Cancer, doesn't feel like it fits at all. Let me see what else is coming through. Can we clarify? That could be something that is swiftly going away. And we have Purse. Pay attention to your finances. Let's clarify. It's like one of the few times where I totally do not feel that energy whatsoever happening. So I feel like this can be in regards to this new path forward, moving away from, having to worry about money, having to worry about health. That I am picking up because this is such a strong card coming through right out of the chute where there's going to be a new path forward. So you might be waiting to hear some news. And it might be making you sick having to wait. So we have the King of Swords, truth to the matter at hand. So I feel that with the, we just had the second full moon in May in Sagittarius, last day of May, which closed up like a 6-month cycle. So what I am picking up for you, Cancer, is the end of maybe ill health, the end of all this anxiety and maybe being upset and the focus on money and finances with everything being so expensive. So I do feel that you're seeing the truth to the matter at hand. And this Eight of Wands is about a new path forward, a new way to move forward. Well, let's see what's pairing up with this Eight of Wands, because that's usually great news. So I think your tea leaf cards are what you're leaving behind. I think June is going to be a fantastic month. It's going to go by very quick. For some of you, it's going to be one of abundance, happiness, and we need that. We have the Five of Swords, very determined energy. So you're going to do whatever it takes to move on this new path. Let's see what else is coming through. Now, since you have the labradorite crystal that's being suggested to you, it's an indication here, Cancer, to really listen to your gut instincts and trust your first instinct instead of second-guessing yourself. Know and trust and believe things will get better with this Eight of Wands. All right, second week. You're really paying attention to your money and finances. So you're going to be working towards that. And you did have purse to pay attention to your finances. You're seeing the truth to the matter at hand. I am hearing from my guides, for some of you, start looking for another job. There might be layoffs. There might be where AI is coming in, unfortunately, and taking over the job that you do. Either they're giving me knowledge is power. Yeah, absolutely. Knowledge is power. Learn new skills. Learn some new technology. You can stay with where you're at, but see what's available. See if you can hop on board that technology train and take advantage of that. Let's see what tea leaf message is coming out with that Four of Pentacles. Oh my goodness, it just flew out. Archway, look at this. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. That is two pathways, for the first half of June. First week, second week. So there's a lot of hope here in regards to money, health. Maybe you don't have health insurance, and or you're simply just making yourself sick, worrying about bills and how expensive everything is. It's not going to change the circumstances. So what's pairing up with the Four of Pentacles? Because I can see that you're really thinking about your finances, investments, and there's an opportunity and a new path for you. Okay, something is going to be over and done with. And I was picking up, at least for some Cancer individuals, that you're going to have to start looking for another position or another job, another company, maybe a different field. And think about it. Two pathways here. An archway is just about all you got to do is take that first step. So there's something opening up. There's some new opportunities coming in. You're going to do whatever it takes because there's something around you right now that is over and done with. And you're probably, with the King of Swords sitting there, you're seeing the handwriting on the wall is what I'm picking up. So what do we have coming in around the third week in June for Cancer? Oh, look at that. The Ace of Cups. Beautiful. That's kind of a cup runneth over energy here. And keep in mind, the aces are the potential for the opportunities. And you're going to do whatever it takes here. You've got the new opportunities. Here's the cup. You've got possibilities. You've got paths opening up. You can see that here. So there's something that is being eliminated, or it has ended. Now, if you're retired, this doesn't pertain to work for you. It can be in regards to a group or an activity or something that maybe you're focused on that is now you're done with it. You're maybe going to seek out new hobbies, new interests, and maybe new groups to join, possibly. Let's see what else with the Ace of Cups. But that is a flow of emotion. That is happiness. Okay, we had that one wanted to come out. Target. a goal-oriented person. You're going to see exactly what it is that you want to do. You're going to really, the opportunity that you're going to be able to take advantage of here with this Ace of Cups, you know instinctively, and that's why you have the Labradorite crystal. You know that's the way to go. It's going to feel right. It's going to be, it's going to almost be like an energy of blessings in disguise, because maybe you weren't planning on shifting anything at this time. But there's going to be a new path opening up, and you can see it here. You're being guided. Kind of shoved out is one way of helping you, because something with the Ten of Swords, this is something that is long overdue, that you should have taken care of or left some time ago. And it could be relationships. Certainly I'm picking up with the Pentacles. It can be health related, your health. Taking better care of yourself. Ooh, wow. And we had two cards, just both kind of turn over in regards to the Ace of Cups. Something is manipulating you. Something is taking control over you in some aspect, which could be why you've got this ill health card or being depressed. Something that you're going to do away with. I feel this is connected to your Ten of Swords. It can be simply eliminating anything that's negative, low vibrational around you. That would be watching news if it makes you anxious. Anything that's fear-based, you might be eliminating. And the Queen of Wands here can be an Aries, a Leo individual here, I feel is connected to this opportunity for you. Either giving you the opportunity or pointing you in that direction to be aware of it. All right, last week, what do we have for Cancer? We have the Lovers. Now, the Lovers certainly could be partnerships, business, friendships, whatever the case may be, some kind of union. Union, partnerships. But it's more about the choices and decisions that you're going to be making this month is going to have a ripple effect on people around you. It would be, for instance, I can give you is if you want to take on a different job, but you're going to have to move house in order to take that job. That's going to affect the people that are around you. You know, if you're married, if you have a family, that's an example that I'm giving. That could be what's going on. But when the Lovers show up, it's definitely can be in regards to what you're attached to, connected to, partnered with. And it can be someone you're married to, but it also can represent, at work, your job, your business partnership there. And, when a person leaves, usually they have to be replaced. The others around this individual leaving might have to pick up the slack for a while. So there's going to be, by the end of the month, especially with this Ace of Cups opportunity, coming in, a new pathway forward, a new possibility, a new opportunity. There's choices and decisions that you're going to be making, Cancer, which is going to change things up. So if you're retired, if you're calling it quits with one group for whatever the reason may be and going into another, that group might wonder why. They might miss you. You could be moving or physically not able to do the activity anymore. So it is affecting people around you, whatever the case may be. So choices, decisions that you're making at the end of the month is affecting people around you. But you're still going to make them. Okay, we have Bear, danger, especially in money matters. And I wanted to pull one more. As soon as that flipped out, I'm like, that wasn't really the message. We have Eagle, triumph over troubles and obstacles. Okay. Now, What I feel that this came out, it's a possibility for some Cancer individuals. This is going to be something unexpected. Maybe, something in the home, like a plumbing repair, or it could be a car repair, maybe a tire blowing out, a battery, your car's not starting and your battery's shot. It's something of that nature. I don't feel it's anything that you can't overcome. And the ego card, that's why I wanted to pull another card. Triumph over the troubles and obstacles. You're going to be fine taking care of that. Again, choices and decisions that are going to be happening, especially towards the end of the month, will affect people around you. So what's pairing up with the Lovers? And the Lovers is a major arcana card, so it's change that you're bringing in. Out with the old, in with the new. Seeing what is, like the handwriting on the wall, if it's a job where, your job might be obsolete in the near future. You're doing something about it now, Cancer. Okay. And we have the Chariot. You're going to be on the move. Now, I did see some of you, that was an example, but I did see some of you having to move for work. And that's going to affect the people around you. Chariot is about, taking the reins and doing something about the situation, especially since we started off with possible something's making you ill thinking about it, the anxiety. And certainly can be, in regards to money and finances. But your first card out of the chute was the Eight of Wands. That's good news coming in. And it's kind of getting the ball rolling till you get to the very end of the month, where it could just start in the beginning as far as you need to make other plans or you want to eliminate something from your life. Looking at your money and finances, how you're going to do it. Some of you are going to be moving house, but you're going to be this is this Ace of Cups here is a chance for happiness. This is, a new opportunity, a new path forward. I mean, just look at this. You're being kind of like divinely guided. Doesn't that look beautiful at the end of that path? So that's what I see happening for June for you. Let's take a look at, to close up your reading here, Cancer, from the Akashic records. This is kind of like, all of us have great hindsight. And Labradorite, your psychic ability, trusting your gut instincts, tapping into that third eye chakra, Cancer. So this is kind of a message from what I'm going to say, the future, so to speak. That's too many. We had too many drop out. Okay. One message, please, for Cancer. All right, Cancer, here we go. We have detach. You're being asked to detach from something that you've been holding on to. When we hold on too tightly to the desired outcome, it restricts the flow. Trust that the outcome will work out and let go of your attachment to it. That's what I see here with the Ten of Swords. So there's something that you're going to be saying goodbye to, letting go. It's over and done with, and I feel like it's long overdue. All right, Cancer, that is the messages for the month. Thank you so much for joining me, sending you love and abundance to have a great month.